Welcome to Firebase Release Notes for March, where we cover big and small releases from Firebase. We have 6 topics to get to today, so let's get started. First, we recently announced the Firebase integration with Google AI Studio. Now, when you're building an app in Google AI Studio, the agent will detect when you need data storage and authentication based on your prompt. It will then offer to set up Firestore and Firebase authentication with your approval. By clicking Enable Firebase, the agent will set up your Firebase project, provision Firestore, enable authentication, and connect your app's codebase to it. Create your web app's sign-in page and configure authentication with Google Sign-In. It'll generate the Firestore code in your app so you can sync data across sessions and devices. It will also draft and deploy Firestore security rules based on your app's logic. Note though that you should always double-check the security rules before deploying your application. To learn more about what you can do with this integration, take a look at the blog post in the description. On to Firebase AI Logic. We're very excited to share that Firebase AI Logic has now expanded to support hybrid AI inference for the Android SDK, bringing together the capabilities of both on-device and cloud Gemini models. On-device inference helps you build rich Gen AI experiences and great solutions for use cases where cost, privacy, offline support, and low latency are primary concerns. When using hybrid inference, you have the flexibility to define specific routing preferences, such as only on-device, prefer on-device, only in cloud, or prefer in cloud. You can also configure the cloud model endpoint. To try it out, head to the Firebase AI Logic documentation and follow the Getting Started guide. We also added support for the latest Gemini model, Gemini 3.1 Flashlight Preview. You can directly access this model in your web and mobile app either via the Gemini Developer API or the Vertex AI Gemini API. Next, we have some updates on the Firestore Enterprise Edition. First, it now supports native mode in all supported regions. For a complete list of these regions, take a look at the supported regions documentation. Second, the new Firestore Enterprise native mode skill is now available as part of the Firebase agent skills. This will help AI agents work with Firestore Enterprise Edition native mode. If you already have Firebase agent skills, run this command to receive all the available updates. Now let me introduce you to no-cost trials for Data Connect. Starting in March, you can spin up a Postgres database instance for no cost for 90 days. No credit card required. Just initialize your project and start building. The trial has a 90-day lifespan with a daily limit of around 8,000 operations and about 330 megabits of egress. This no-cost trial is ideal to get started quickly with Firebase Data Connect. To learn more about trial quotas, hardware, instance management, and configuration limitations, take a look at the blog post in the description. We also announced a set of updates for Firebase App Hosting, designed to speed up your deployment workflow. First, App Hosting has long supported configuring environment variables and secrets in the App Hosting YAML file. But now, you can add and edit App Hosting environment variables in the Firebase console. Managing these settings directly in the console has been one of our top user voice requests. So we're very excited to share this with the Firebase community. Secondly, we recently optimized the App Hosting build process, which resulted in faster deployment times. To learn more about this optimization and how to manage your environment variables in the Firebase console, take a look at the blog post in the description below. And lastly, a very important announcement. We are sunsetting Firebase Studio on March 22nd, 2027. Our goal is to simplify your AI tools and ensure you have the most powerful integrated experience. To continue building and deploying new versions of your app, migrate your Firebase Studio projects to Google AI Studio or Google Anti-Gravity before that date. I'm attaching a link to the project migration guide in the description below, so be sure to check it out. And if you've already deployed your website, don't worry. Any apps deployed to Firebase will continue to run even after the sunset date. So those are all the updates we have for you today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel below.
For the deep dives.
My name is Arthur Thompson, and I'll see you in a future episode of Release Notes.
Arthur, come on. Deep dives. Noe. I am Noe, and I cannot wait to see you in the next episode of Firebase Release Notes Deep Dives, where we'll cover hybrid inference. It's deep dives. You missed it.